Hi everyone, welcome to Weekly Cooking with Becky, and today we are going to be making some energy bites. So they're a little bit different than a fat bomb because we're not adding cream cheese, butter, all those kind of things. They're more of an energy bite. You're gonna wanna take them pre-workout or just as a good old afternoon snack. So basically, you're gonna need peanut butter, coconut flour, sugar-free sweetener. You can literally leave it right there and keep it totally low carb keto, or this is a totally optional ingredient. It's one that I'm adding. I have a hard time thinking about just eating a ball of peanut butter that's been sweetened without some Lily's chocolate chips. So feel free to add those. So I'm just gonna pour this down a little bit here right now. So I've got the peanut butter, all natural guys, keep it all natural, coconut flour, and then sugar-free sweetener of choice. There's a lot of good ones out there, Lecanto, Chalk Zero. I like Maple Farms Grove, but like I said, there's a lot of good ones. So I'm going to mix up all of this until well incorporated. Then I'm going to add the chips, and I'm using a medium-sized scoop. So you can use a small or a medium scoop. I'm gonna give you the nutrition facts based on a medium scoop and also without these, because these are optional. So I'll give you the medium scoops on that. I'll show you what it looks like when it's ready to go in the fridge, and then what it looks like when it's at taste test time. So see you in just a minute. Okay, so I totally lied and I decided to go ahead and just make what do you call it, cookie dough size. So I went ahead and went back to the small scoop because it makes a perfect 12, and that'll make my math easier. So it makes a perfect dozen if you use a cookie scoop size, and making the balls came out super easy. This is a fast recipe. So I'm gonna put it in the freezer for about 15 to 20 minutes. We'll come back for the taste test. You can store it in the fridge for up to 2 weeks or in the freezer for a few months. All right, see you at the taste test. Okay, so I have had them in the freezer for about 20 minutes, and they're nice and cold, not too cold. I didn't want to quite make them frozen, but I am gonna let them sit in there for a little bit longer before I officially pack them up. But they look good. I will say one that is cookie size is 154 calories. So if you're trying to watch your snack portion, you might not want to go to the medium size one. I will have the nutrition facts linked for you though, but only 4 net carbs, so that's not bad. All right, let's give this a go. And chocolate and peanut butter, I mean, come on. I would say add the chips, but that's good. It sticks to my mouth. I needed to have water here. I do not taste the coconut flour. For all of you guys that were nervous about that, I don't taste the coconut flour at all. The peanut butter definitely helps absorb that, and so does that sugar-free maple syrup. Takes care of it. You do not taste it. But I think the coconut flour is more for the people because it uses a nut butter. Well, I was gonna say with nut allergies, but it's a nut butter. Although if you have a nut allergy, you could use a sun butter, and then you would use, well, you could use coconut butter unless it's all of the nut family, and then you would use a sun butter, but you'd need to do a conversion from coconut flour to a sun, what is it, sesame flour? You'd need to do a conversion on that. But either way, it's a win. Totally a win. This is a really good treat. I could see it with like some iced tea or an iced coffee. It'd be really good. Definitely see where having that peanut butter, that protein kick before or post workout, definitely good. So, and the coconut flour keeps the carbs low. So anyways, this is a win. Super easy. Next week, I'm thinking about doing something that might work well, either as a pasta side or a pizza side. So stay tuned. I've got my wheels spinning. We'll see if that's something that I go for next week. But until then, enjoy your week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.